Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Letty Santana gone missing in Draper's, Portland. And another alert has been activated for 14-year-old Sierra Mills, otherwise called Santana, of Draper's district in Portland, who has been missing since Tuesday, May 3rd. She is of dark complexion, medium build, and about 5 feet 2 inches tall. Reports from the San police are that about 11 p.m., Sierra was discovered missing. Her mode of dress at the time she went missing is unknown. Efforts to contact her have so far been unsuccessful. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Sierra Mills is being asked to contact the San police at 876-993-7315, the Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. No photograph of Sierra Mills was available at the time of this publication. AK-47 rifle and shotgun seized in Westmoreland, 4 arrested. An AK-47 rifle and a shotgun were seized by the police in Westmoreland on Wednesday. 4 men were arrested in connection with the seizure. The recovery was made during an operation on Stella Lane, Wharf Road in Savannah, Lamar. The police report that about 9:45 a.m., cops searched a premises that was occupied by the 4 men and the weapons were found. The men were taken into custody. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigation. Morton Maroon election fuss heats up. The Portland police say they will ensure the safety of all parties concerned if the May 8th selection of a new chief of the Morton Maroons goes ahead as planned. Superintendent Kenneth Chin, who is in charge of the Portland Division, provided an update. The issue of the pending selection has been mired in controversy, with the sitting Morton chief, Colonel Wally Sterling, questioning the validity of ongoing efforts to call an election. Sterling has been the chief for the Morton Maroons since 1995. His challenger is 18-year-old Lumora Hopes Dillon, who is said to have the support of a Kompong Maroon chief, Colonel Richard Curry, dancehall artist Mark Budubanton Mary, and other influential individuals and groups within the Maroon community. Digicel wins award for fastest network in the Caribbean. Telecommunications giant Digicel has copped the Speed Test Award for fastest network in the Caribbean. The award was given by Ookla, the global leaders in internet testing and analysis. Digicel, in a release on Thursday, indicated that the honor is proof that when it comes to speed, the Digicel network leaves competitors' networks in the dust. Digicel promises customers the best network and is constantly investing in it to ensure it delivers the best experience. Markets with the fastest mobile network speeds clocked in at an impressive average download speed at 37.63 Mbps and average upload speed at 10.56 Mbps in testing data for the period from July to September 2021, the statement read. Digicel Group CEO Oliver said that the award is special because it gives our customers the confidence that they have made the right choice of communications provider and that we take our promise to provide them with the best network so that they can live their digital lives to the fullest extremely seriously. He also shared that the win is a testament to the constant hard work, focus, and effort put in round the clock by their teams across the region. Not another dollar. Member of Parliament for St. Catherine East Central, Alanda Terrelong, is demanding a salary hike for executive assistants assigned to constituencies, claiming that they are not being paid enough for their hard-working efforts. Terrelong aired his concerns during the sitting of the Constituency Development Fund CDF Committee on Wednesday, where the funding of several projects for constituencies were approved. He said assistants have been receiving an annual income of $1.5 million annually since 2016, but the economic value has largely reduced. If you're going to run a constituency as effectively as I have run East Central St. Catherine, you need a good admin. I do believe that we must pay people what they deserve, even if we got an extra $500,000 to bring up their salary, said Terrelong. I feel completely inept sitting here knowing that an office administrator who I depend on to help me run a constituency, it is not easy for any member of parliament if you're going to be a good MP and you are paying an office admin who is working 1.5 million. If it is, that proposal can be made to the Minister of Finance, then I think it is seriousness. We should, he said. But committee chairman and member of parliament for St. Andrew East Rural, Juliet Holness, disagreed with Terralong, noting that the salary is sufficient. I do not empathize or sympathize, as 1.5 million is a reasonable amount to pay an administrative assistant, and you can look forward to raising funds outside the government to supplement the assistant, Holness argued. I cannot take 1.5 million out of my 20 million. I do not have and have never had an administrative assistant. I find it very hard to manage East Rural St. Andrew without that 1.5 million. But if I take 1.5 million, I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of funding the projects in the constituency, she added. The CDF, when introduced in 2008, saw 40 million being allocated per constituency. That allotment was, however, later reduced to 20 million a year, only to be further reduced to 15 million in 2010. It remains at that level until 2016, when it was restored to 20 million. As members of parliament, it is very unfortunate. Have the people know that our burden is heavy. We have to be begging donations. We have to be doing fundraising because we are not getting enough for CDF to be able to manage our constituencies. And every year we ask for more, but we do not get any more, said Holness. Holness is recommending that executive assistants be paid 2 million outside of the 20 million CDF allocation. She also recommended that retaining of CDF officers would have received quality training from the government. The CDF approved 109 projects to be done at approximately 241 million. Tributes poured in for Cecil Donaldson. Tributes poured in on Wednesday for a man who regarded as the father of Montego Bay, Cecil Donaldson, who served as the city mayor from 1966 to 1969 and again from 1975 to 1981. He died at the age of 93. A former trade unionist, Donaldson served the National Works Union for 43 years. He first entered the political arena on a People's National Party ticket in 1956 and served as a council for 25 years, representing the Montego Bay West Division. During his stint as an elected officer, he was chairman of the Association of Local Government Authorities, as well as several other organizations. In a statement, the St. James Municipal Corporation lauded Donaldson for his contributions over the years. He was never afraid to make hard decisions, especially those which are in the best interest of the city and parish and the residents. He had local government and governance at heart and was never too busy to offer a word of advice and guidance to everyone, especially young councillors. The parish of St. James has suffered a great loss, said the acting mayor, Councillor Richard Vernon, on behalf of the municipal corporation. Donaldson's name is often mentioned in discussions about Montego Bay being granted city status in 1981, a point made by Minority Leader Councillor Michael PNP Granville Division. The former mayor is the father of Montego Bay. He is one of the mayors that transformed the city. He is the mayor that put the council in the permanent building at 19A Union Street. He is the mayor that brought that building, Michael told reporters. The building was renamed in Donaldson's honor in 2005. According to Michael, he was well respected because of his reputation for having St. James' best interest at heart. These efforts did not go unnoticed, and in 2009, Donaldson was conferred with the Sam Sharp Award for Outstanding Service to the parish. Noted historian Shalman Scott, who succeeded Donaldson following his second stint as mayor, spoke on the pivotal role he played alongside former Minister of Communications and Works Alan G. S. Coombs in the development of Montego Bay. Among the most notable projects in which Donaldson had his hand was the transformation of a former military airport into what is now Sangster's International Airport, Scott said. He also noted that Donaldson was part of the team that pushed the development of Negril, which was mostly swampland at the time. Councillor and Senator Charles Sinclair, himself a former mayor of Montego Bay, said Donaldson's death has created a void which will not be easily filled. The late mayor, he said, carried out his work in an unbiased manner and was a close confidant of any one former mayor of Montego Bay, his father Charles E. Sinclair Sr. He was a repository of solid information, especially as it relates to local government and governance. I express condolences to members of his family, especially his son Noel, who also walked the same political journey as the senior Donaldson as councillor and mayor of Montego Bay, said Sinclair. Businessman Mark Jarrett was also among those who spoke of Donaldson's legacy. His contribution to the city was substantial and significant, and he will be missed. My condolences to his family and colleagues, said Kurt Jarrett, who is the director of the Montego Bay Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The outspoken Donaldson was also remembered for his penchant for wit in a hot issue such as controversial call for the relocation of the community of Canterbury and his call in 2012 for training to be provided for councillors and other officials representing St. James. Government provides buses to transport Portland students. The Ministry of Education is providing 4 buses to assist students in Portland, particularly those attending Happy Grove High School, who are experiencing challenges as a result of the work underway on the Portland to St. Thomas leg of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. Portfolio Minister Favour Williams told reporters that a decision was made to engage the buses to get students to school until things get back to normal. The objective is to ensure that the education of the students can continue smoothly. It is exam time and our students need to be in school. We had to jump in to provide a solution to engage bus operators to take our children to and from school so that they remain engaged with their education, Williams noted. She said she is grateful that the operators have come on board, noting that they are providing a significant service. We are showing them, the students, that we care and concern we have for them on their education. We hope the road will be completed shortly, and in the meantime, we are asking patience from our students, our parents, and from other communities, she said. The highway project involves the rehabilitation of approximately 110 kilometers of roadway between Harborview in St. Andrew and Port Antonio in Portland, the 26-kilometer thoroughfare from Morton Bay to Cedar Valley in St. Thomas. It also entails the construction of the Mapen to Williamsfield segment of Highway 2000. The project seeks to improve the alignment and capacity of the existing Southern Coastal Main Airport Road so that it will be safe and efficient. It is in keeping with the government's strategic plan for unlocking growth prospects, including commerce and spurring development. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.